The company DP World Callao is an international entity that has operated in Peru since July 2006 as the concessionaire of the South Pier in the port of Callao. This concession agreement represents the most significant investment in the history of the port sector. DP World Callao stands out as the country's main container terminal, managing approximately 60% of the cargo flow of the port of Callao, which itself handles almost 90% of the total container trade in Peru. During 2021, the company managed to mobilize a historical record of 1.5 million TEU containers, marking a milestone for the country. For this reason, this video will focus on analyzing one of DP World Callao's most ambitious projects, the Bicentennial Dock. This project is revealed as a large-scale initiative, crucial to stimulate international trade in the Peruvian context. Exports play a vital role in the country's economy, and their progress is essential to foster continued growth. DP World Peru, a port and logistics company linked to a global network with a presence in 78 countries, has been in charge of managing the south terminal of the port of Callao since 2006. Currently, it is in the process of developing a project that will take its operation to the next level. The expansion of the south terminal of the port of Callao is scheduled for completion in April, which will result in an increase in its capacity by 80%. As of September 2021, the company began construction of the Bicentennial Pier project, a large-scale infrastructure initiative. The first phase of the project is expected to be completed by the end of this year, while the second and final phase will be delivered in the second quarter of 2024. This work is essential for the commercial development of Peru, as it will increase both the capacity of export and receipt of imports from all over the world. Regarding the details of the project, an investment of approximately $350 million has been allocated for the expansion of the dock, which contributes significantly to the revitalization of infrastructure and private investment. To date, DP World Peru has invested more than $1 billion in this space since the beginning of its concession. Once the work is completed, the dock's capacity will experience a substantial increase of 80%, going from moving 1.5 million TEUs to 2.7 million. This growth will be possible thanks to the extension of the dock by 400 meters, achieving a total length of 1050 meters and the capacity to serve up to 3 ships simultaneously. Nicolas Gauthier, CEO of DP World Peru, highlights that this process also involves the acquisition of new equipment to optimize processes, where sustainability has become a fundamental pillar. In this direction, 3 new quay cranes and 12 electric yard cranes will be included. In addition, 20 internal trucks with electric motors will be purchased, which can be recharged at an electrical substation under construction within the terminal. All of this is aligned with DP World's ambition to achieve carbon neutrality by 2030, gradually promoting the transition to electric vehicles. The expansion of this area of operations is emerging as essential to optimize activities in the most important port in the country. According to Comexpert data, during 2022, 70% of cargo movement in the main public ports took place in Callao. In this context, DP World assumes responsibility for approximately 60% of the total volume of containers moving at said port. Through the Bicentennial Pier, DP World will continue to drive commerce, placing a strong emphasis on productivity, technology and sustainability. The transformation of the port of Callao will transform it from an efficient national port into the regional hub of the west coast of Latin America. This change will generate more employment opportunities, higher incomes and a broader platform for Peruvian producers in their search for international markets. A recent achievement of DP World Callao is obtaining authorization to receive ships up to 400 meters in length and a capacity of 21,000 TEUs. This approval positions the terminal as the only one in Peru with such permission. This authorization further strengthens the strategic role of DP World and the port of Callao as a crucial point on the west coast of Latin America. Once construction is completed, the dock's capacity will increase from 1.5 million TEUs, 20-foot equivalent units, which are standard containers, transported to 2.7 million, which represents a substantial increase, practically doubling the previous capacity. This 80% growth will be possible by extending the dock by 400 meters, reaching a total length of 1,050 meters and allowing the simultaneous handling of up to 3 vessels, according to Nicolas Gauthier, CEO of DP World Peru. The investment also includes the acquisition of more equipment to facilitate operations, and in this process, priority is given to sustainability as one of the long-term pillars. Nicolas Gauthier adds that 3 new dock cranes and 12-yard cranes will be incorporated, all of them operated with electrical energy. This investment also includes the purchase of 20 internal trucks with electric motors, which can be recharged at an electrical substation that is under construction within the terminal area. As indicated by Gauthier, DP World aims to achieve carbon neutrality by 2030, making the acquisition of this machinery a key component in that process. The company also plans to gradually replace its current fleet of vehicles with electric models, in order to achieve this ambitious goal. The expansion of this area will be crucial to optimize operations in the country's main port. According to data provided by Comex Peru, in 2022, approximately 70% of cargo movement in the main public ports was carried out in the port of Callao. For its part, DP World is responsible for handling close to 60% of the total volume of containers moved at this port. Through the Bicentennial Pier, DP World will continue to drive trade, focusing on productivity, technology and sustainability. The port of Callao will undergo a transformation, going from being a highly efficient national port to becoming the regional center of the west coast of Latin America. This will lead to more employment opportunities, higher incomes and an expanded platform for Peruvian producers to access international markets. DP World Callao has recently obtained authorization to receive ships up to 400 meters in length and with a capacity of 21,000 TEUs. This unique permit makes the terminal the only one of its kind in the country with such capacity. This authorization further reinforces the fundamental role of DP World and the port of Callao as a strategic point on the west coast of Latin America. And in this way we would be reaching the end of the video. Remember to leave your thumb up to support our project as well as subscribe. Leave me in the comments, what do you think about this project? Would you like to see it in action? We will be happy to read it. Thank you very much in advance for watching the video and we'll see you next time.